Imagine I do this whole thing and I'm not afraid. I'm not even gonna check. I'm just gonna roll with the punches.
Got me a crib, now I just circle the egg. Go through the motion, I'm taking the end of the split. And I'm not rich, but I don't mind. Minding my business, minding my riches.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Cashay, and today I'm not doing a reaction. I'll probably do some later on today, but I just wanted to talk to the camera. I'm really getting into my big girl era, and I'm literally like, this is March 1st. Like, I'm turning 25 this month. Shut up, bird. Damn, it's not about you. I just want to talk to the camera. I'm really bad at journaling. I'm really bad at the self-care aspect. Like, I put this wig on and I think it looked cute or whatever. But oh my god, all these birds are talking right now. Like, they really think this is about them. It's not about them. I gave you guys an update like probably a couple of weeks ago, and Yuki, it's not about you. Yuki, go get up. I'm sorry, my rabbit is OD. Look at her. She's just doing the most. Stop it. Come here. So she thinks shit's about her. Huh, Yuki, you think everything's about you, right? Now it's about you. Now do what you say, what you gotta say, because you gotta wait until I was talking. So go off. So my last video, we left off with me just saying how I wanted to improve in my life on She Just Flopped. So cute. How I want to improve in my life and move forward. And I've been doing that. It's been slowly but surely, but I'm trying to make sure I don't get on myself about not being as consistent as I want to be. I dropped like 3 or 4 like reaction videos that I really liked, and I really thought about like what I actually wanted to react to. So I reacted to some Black creators for Black History Month, and it was really nice. Like, it was I really enjoyed that. But you know, life started hitting me again, so I started receding back, and I'm trying to find that, like, well, I'm learning that you have to do multiple fights until you win the war, you know? Like, you have to be in multiple battles. And even though I feel like I've been battling since I was 5 years old, 3 years old, I'm still going through it a lot. But I'm learning that I am strong, and I'm looking at the things that I really want in life, and I really want them. Like, I want the big house. I want to pay my debts. I want to be able to pay for, you know, my younger siblings' college and help them. I want to help my family and invest in businesses with them and get them mental health, because they are they need help. Y'all all need therapy if you're watching this. All of y'all need some therapy. Trust me, it's good. Go to a therapist, because it helps. I want all these things. I want Noir 11 to work out. I want Cashay to be a real name. Like, I want to make a name for myself. And I think I'm so off the wave of clout chasing and trying to like go viral. Like, I already been viral. I went viral multiple times, and it doesn't last, especially if you're not putting in that work. So my thing is like, I want you guys to know me. Like, I've been on the internet since I was probably like 10 years old, and y'all still don't know me. And honestly, I'm happy for that, because I realized that I was blessed to deal with my trauma off screen. Like, some of it is on screen. Like, when I was living in my car with my boyfriend, we documented it. We got out of being homeless after 30 days, and we documented it all on TikTok. Our TikTok family loves us. They miss us. We're coming back soon, but it's just a lot when you're trying to get shit together. I'm actually happy, because I realized a lot of people who try to build social media accounts and try to build themselves on social media, their youth is like immortalized. So all that dumb, all the bad stuff, all the family fights and outing everybody's business and all the drama, it's like on the platform forever, regardless if you took it down, regardless if you made amends with your family, regardless if you tried to talk it out and get mature, you grew up, it's still there and people are still gonna have that stigma about you. I was able to do most of that like behind closed door and had the insight to not record it all. Because I went through some fucked up things and my family did some real shady shit to me. But I'm 20, I'm about to be 25 now. I don't have to be like, dang, I don't have to have like that many regrets, you know, like, dang, I should never post that, or I wish I would have had that conversation instead. Like, I did that, you know, like I had conversations with family, I had conversations with friends, I removed people out of my life, and I'm still removing some people out of my life too, like that just are not a positive force for me. And I'm actually happy because the direction I'm going to, I don't want any loose ends. I don't want anybody that I already knew was never for me to like be on me. Like, I'll keep you at a distance, family, friend, whatever. Like, yeah, you know, we cool, but I already know what's up. So I think that's like what I learned from like failing so many times, and it just wasn't my time yet. Like, right now feels like my time. Like, right now feels like I can do anything. Like, I work so hard to get to where I'm at right now, where I'm in my own space. Like, where I'm sitting at right now is my own office. Like, it's in my house, but it's mine, you know? I can do whatever I want in this office. If I want to paint the whole room purple, I can do that right now. And it makes me happy. Like, before, I was still sad. I was still in my head with all the shit I was going through. I'm sorry if you guys in the background. It's too hot to close the window. But I'm learning a lot. I learned from my mistakes. I'm able to go back to certain things I did, and I'm just so glad that I was able to learn it privately and grow from it privately, because I'm now a mature adult, you know, like I'm now living on my own. Like I was saying, I have my own cars, I have my own apartment, I'm in my own little studio, I have pets that I have to take care of now. Like, I'm on my own, and it feels great for the first time to acknowledge, like, yo, I'm on my own and I'm thriving. Like, I'm in West Bow. Yes, I'm not in New York anymore. I'm not, you know, have access to the bodegas, get me some chopped cheese. I can't do that right now. I can't do that. It's fine though. It's fine. I'm in West Bow, Pennsylvania. It's cool or whatever. But like, I'm able to build right now. It's cheap out here. It's cheap apartments out here that it's worth money. I don't have to work 4 different jobs just to pay a utility bill, you know? Like, I can pay for stuff out here. I can make it work. I was making it work in New York and doing Uber Eats and working at different jobs and modeling and catering and doing a whole bunch of stuff, doing like video shoots, being a video vixen, low key. Not like that, chill out. Not like that. But I was in music videos and stuff like that, just making money on the side. And like over here, like I have all my like adult life stuff taken care of. I hope I'm not going on a rant. I say this to, I don't give a fuck I'm going on a rant. This is my video diary right now. But I'm in a good headspace. I'm not in the best headspace. I'm not at a perfect headspace. I'm not a perfect 10 or any of that. I still need to go work out. You know, I like, bro, like I'm still paying for a gym membership and I'm not even going to the gym. Like, I'm still there. Like, I need to get that together. Like, I know I have stuff to work on, but as far as being in that survival mode that I was in for like literally my entire life, it is now starting to calm down. Like, I can breathe. I can say I'm going to live another day, you know? Speaking of live another day, another thing I want to tap into is like something that I was telling Christian the other night. 25 was never in my vicinity. Getting to 25 was never in my view. I didn't even think I was gonna make it past 22. And like literally 23 and 24, I don't even know where, like I know where it went. It went to like dealing with family generational trauma. But getting to 25, oh my God, like I'm really about to be 25. I never in my life, like my whole life, I did not think I was going to make it to 25. I literally didn't even think I was going to make it to 22. I thought like when my aunt passed away at 22, I'm going to pass away at 22 too, because she was such a good person. Look how like she was just gone, you know? Like all the stuff that I was going through, all the family drama, all the abuse I was going through, you know, like mentally in my head, I was fighting with myself every single day. And I did not think I was going to get to 22. My literal goal, I remember like me being 14 years old, and my goal at 14 was to make it to 18 and at least give birth to a child. I literally died. Like that, it's morbid. It's so morbid. But that's what I was thinking of. Like I was going like, I can make it to 18, I can get through all this, and then I can just have a child to leave a piece of me behind. And I never thought of anything else. My mind never went to who would, like a loving family, a partner, raising my child. It was not like, my mind was never like that. I've been in survivor mode for such a long time. Like all I cared about was taking care of my siblings. You know, like all I care about is making sure that they were good and that they were happy. I never really thought about myself, cause like I never got put in a position to really care about Cashay's opinion about anything, where Cashay wanted to go. It was like literally decided for me. Like the funny thing about this is like one of my dream jobs was to be a veterinarian. Like I was gonna go to school for it. I was watching Dogs 101 on Animal Planet like all the time. I know all the dogs. Like if I see a dog, even now, if I see a dog on the street, I can tell you what breed it is. It was that deep. And I was always like an animal person. So I was going to be a veterinarian and go to Florida University when they had their veterinarian school, like one of the top veterinarian schools there. And, you know, I realized I was in a position where my family never wanted to let me go. Whether it's because of my uncles and aunts that passed away very early in age, so they wanted to keep a close eye on me because I was the first grandchild. And basically, like, I was so close to age with my other uncles and aunts that I was basically like the baby of their generation. Like, I just came like the last 98 baby. Like, I'm 98. I was the last 99 baby in my family. And, you know, like, it was like everybody just needed me to be in like a safe facility where everybody could see me. Like nobody wanted me to be out and about or anything like that. So my mom really wasn't trying to have me like go out and, you know, be free. Like that's what I wanted to do. And she was telling me like, oh, I'm not going to go away from college. Like I'm going to go close. I'm going to go to Penn State or something. Like she didn't want me to go far. And part of that I know is because she wanted to have me close so she can have me come to help take care of my siblings. Because to be honest, I love my mom, but I know she was too young to have a child when she had me. My mom was I was a teen pregnancy. My mom had me around like 16. So I know like out of all my siblings, like I have like 9 siblings in total, but on my mom's side I have like 4 or 5. I gotta count. But on my mom's side, that's all my youngest siblings. And I literally am the oldest of all of them, but I grew up with the youngest ones. And I was literally helping my mom take care of my siblings. Even if she doesn't want to admit to it, everybody's seen it. I was always the one with the babies. I was always the one holding the baby, you know, holding my brother. Like my brother, oh my God, my little brother, my baby brother, will not go to nobody but me and my mother. Nobody can have him. So I was always stuck with a kid. Like I even have like pictures like of me taking them to zoos and, you know, to downtown in Manhattan, and we would travel around, go to the aquariums and stuff. And people would literally think I'm a teen mom with 2 children because I would have one of my youngest sisters and my little brother with me all the time, 16, walking around with a stroller and stuff. Like, where I'm probably supposed to be hanging out with friends and, you know, chilling with people, getting acclimated, getting socialized. Like, I had no social, like, cue. Not that I didn't have social cues, but I was very blunt. I was very honest because that's how I was with my siblings. I was very honest with them, very blunt, because they weren't going to get no answers anyway. So I had to tell them and teach them, like, yo, like, just do it like that. Like, do what you need to do. But when I was around, like, people, like my, like, classmates and stuff, they wouldn't get it. But early enough, every time, hold on, let me pace myself. Like, my classmates wouldn't get it. And, you know, I didn't build any of those social cues. I didn't get that freedom to choose for myself. I didn't get, you know, like, oh, I can be anything. And my family's like, yeah, you go do that, you know, like, and push me towards that. Maybe I would have been a veterinarian if they did that. But I had to figure out everything by myself and literally try to help my family survive. Like my siblings, like, thrive and not have to deal with what we had to deal with, you know? Like, we were poor. We were rich poor, but we were poor. Like, eating like pancakes with sugar and jelly on top, and we eat that like 5 times in a row because we had no food in the house, you know? And like, that was like, I was just focused on just bettering them and making sure that they were okay, because I know what I went through when I was younger, and I didn't want them to go through that. I went to around like 10 to 14 different schools. Like, my mom was constantly pulling us out of school, and, you know, like I said, my mom was a teen mom. So, like, if something that was going on in her personal life, she felt like she had to get away, we were getting packed up and we were moving. Like, that was just how it was. I lived in Virginia, I lived in Florida, I lived in Jersey, Pennsylvania, New York, you know, like Long Island. I lived all over the place, and I had no stability. So that's like one of my stuff that I'm an adult now, and I realized, like, one of my biggest icks is that I don't like staying in a place too long. Like, that's one of my biggest icks. Like, I don't know why, but if I stay doing something for too long, it literally makes me feel sick to my stomach. Like, I just don't want to be there. Like, I need my environment to change. I don't like being in places for long times. It's really messed up because I can't connect really well to other people because of that. Because, one, sometimes I feel like I have a, like, bitch face, but I don't know how, because everybody wants to approach me, but nobody wants to actually, like, conversate and hear what I have to say. They want to just tell me about their life, if that makes sense. Like, they want to vent to me, but they don't want to hear shit I gotta say. I just didn't get those cues, you know? Like, even now, like, we've been here for almost like 7-8 months, and just putting out roots right here, I had to learn, like, you can't quit your job. Like, you can't quit your job. You have to keep on going. You can't just say, I don't want to do this no more, I'm not going to do it, you know? Because it's not just me I'm dependent on. My boyfriend's dependent on me, and I'm dependent on him. Our bunnies need us to live. Even if Yuki don't with us like that. But, like, she know we got the treats. So I learned, like, dang, like, I have these toxic traits that I had since I was little. And it's a lot to unlearn. And I've been trying to unlearn them for the last, like, year or two. And it's, like, finally, like, I'm realizing I have to go through the icky part, which is actually going through the motions and saying, like, damn, I literally don't feel good and I don't like doing this because I'm not used to this. And pushing myself through, like, all right, you know, like, you're just gonna have to do it. Right now, my job, we have, like, occurrences. So, like, you get like 10 occurrences and then you gotta leave. So I'm already on my 9th occurrence, and I've been on my 9th occurrence since like August. We're in March now. Like since August, September, I've been on my 9th occurrence. And I just been pushing through to just not quit and just keep going, because I know I have something that I really want to do. You know, I have stuff that I want to invest in. I'm literally like, keep together, stay, even if your coworkers are annoying, even if your boss don't even know what they're doing, honestly. Like, just keep going, because you know what you're using this for. Like, literally on Monday, my period had just started. I don't care if it's TMI, like everybody that's over the age of 10 gets their period, or 9, I think. Y'all be getting your period very early now. Like, y'all be getting your period very early now. But yeah, I got my period, and it was like, I have really bad periods. Like, some girls are blessed with just no cramps. Y'all just bleed a little bit, probably gotta take, and that's it. Me, no, I feel like I'm going to die. I feel like I would take my stomach out and leave it on the floor and never come back to it. Like, that's my cramps. Like, my cramps are terrible. My cramps makes me want to throw myself out the window, because I want to be unconscious and wake up in 4 to 5 days. Like, those are my cramps. And I end up getting those cramps at work, and I couldn't leave. Like, if I left, I was getting fired. So all day I was just like, should I just walk out and say this job, because I'm in so much pain, and I didn't have no medicine. Like, the medicine I did have wasn't the one that usually works. They were very weak, and I just got it from like the job's convenience store. So those weren't working. I even took, you know, some herbal medicine in chocolate form to help, and it didn't help. And I was just like, yo, I'm gonna end up quitting. I'm going to end up leaving this job. Like, I'm like, this is gonna be my last day, because I really can't do this. And nobody I asked wanted to like just try to help me. Like, even if I could leave a little bit earlier, just so I can lay down, like, and heal, you know? Nobody, like, none of them wanted to hear it. They're like, you gotta get to work, you know? Even though we had literally nothing to do. Like, it's so slow at my job. It's like, no, you're gonna have to just stand there. So I just sat down. I tried to just think of different, talk to myself, like listen to music. I had to hide my headphones, but listen to music, call my boyfriend, and just like distract myself all day and make it through. And I literally made it through all the way to my end time. And I was so happy to get the fuck out of there. So happy. But I realized, like, damn, like, if I can really push through on my, like, having, like, my period literally start, and I'm at a job where I'm standing for 10 hours straight, and I can push through it and didn't just say I'm quitting, like, I can really do what I set my mind to. Like, I can really push through all these boundaries. It's, like, this is stuff that I'd be telling my little brother, like, you know, the pain is all in your head. Like, you can feel it, yes, but you can break through if you want to. If you can really give yourself the willpower, you can break through. You can walk through it, and you don't have to look back. You know, you don't have to say, "Damn, like maybe you know I should have did it a little bit better." And no, just push through the pain. So that's what I'm doing now. Like, I'm pushing through the pain. I think that's my new. Like, I just gotta push through all this pain and just get to the other side. Kind of like what I've been doing for my whole life, but like, honestly, for something that I want. Because when you're a people pleaser and you're born to like serve your family and just make sure that they're okay and not really care about yourself, pushing through for yourself is like the hardest you can possibly do. Because for my siblings, I would get up, you know? For my boyfriend, I'll get up. For Ramen and Yuki, I'll get up, you know? For my grandfather, I'll get up. But for me, I take a nap right here. That's what's changing for 2023. I have so many people that believe in me. I have so many people that are rooting for me. I have so many people that love me unconditionally. Like, and they really want to see me succeed. Family or not, they want to see me succeed. That's it. I have a bunch of TikTok family that's rooting for me, rooting for Christian. I have Christian family that's rooting for me. I have my family that's rooting for me. I have Jay that's rooting for me. Like, I have people that love me and really want to see me succeed. And like, I'm going to do it. And I feel like this year is my year. I do. I'm going to just be fighting with myself this year to be a better person and just be a better me. Fuck a better person, actually. Just be a better me. Just be me. Like, I'm not holding back at all. So, this year's about to be lit. I can't wait. See y'all later. Bye.
Stop grabbing for people who are far away. Bringing